So, of course, Scrubs has been revived, and season 10 premiered last Wednesday at 8 and 8:30. They showed 2 episodes of the season 10 premiere of Scrubs. So when I watched the first 2 episodes, it seemed like it was pretty much the same. It seems like Scrubs is still the same show. Nothing really different. I was still laughing at some moments that I thought were pretty funny. JD and Turk's friendship, dynamic duo relationship pretty much is still the same. Most of the characters are pretty much, the same. They just added like a new generation of like new interns and whatnot. And it's like, why they had to bring in a new generation of interns? And it seems like a lot of reviving shows seem like they always have to do that just for the sake of catering to the younger generation. As if they don't think the younger generation wouldn't watch Scrubs if they didn't do the whole new generation of interns. I mean, I don't think the younger generation would care. I mean, I'm sure they still would have watched Scrubs regardless if they had a new generation of interns or not. Plus, we can't forget about the Eagle, the activity where JD and Turk perform it, and Turk would hold JD onto his back and either run around or swing in circles. They did it again last week, but this time Turk broke his back and they failed the Eagle activity. And Turk pretty much says that it's time for him to retire the Eagle because his back can't do anymore since he is older now. It sucks getting old, doesn't it? So in the first episode, My Return, JD is working as a concierge doctor visiting elderly patients. He decides to visit his old workplace, Sacred Heart Hospital, to check on a patient. And he pretty much sees some familiar faces, such as Carla, his buddy Turk, who come to find out has been burnt out from his job and pretty much hasn't been the same since JD left. JD and Turk finally talked about it. JD wished that Turk would have said something, but Turk said it probably wouldn't matter because he doesn't work at Sacred Heart Hospital anymore. And usually if someone says "what's up" to Turk, he would be laughing and feel so much better. But when JD did it, Turk couldn't do it. It just wasn't there. Turk needs his boy. He needs JD. He's not the same if he doesn't have JD always with him. Anyways, furthermore, a wing has been named informal chief of medicine Bob Kelso's honor. And towards the end of JD's visit, he accepts a new job at the hospital, and Dr. Perry Cox appoints him chef of medicine in place of him. So there's that. Oh, and come to find out, JD and Elliot, they are no longer married. They are now divorced. And I'm sure a lot of people are not pleased with that, because I thought when the revival was happening, I thought JD and Elliot would hopefully still be married. It was pretty cool that Carla and Turk are still married, and you would think that it would be cool that JD and Elliot are still married. But unfortunately, they are not. And it was Elliot who wanted the divorce. She divorced JD. JD didn't want the divorce. And it sucks that when one spouse wants a divorce, but the other person doesn't. I don't know. And Elliot seemed like she was coming off like a jerk towards JD at times, especially when she saw him visit the hospital. I'm like, what are you doing? Even Dr. Perry Cox got on her saying that you were the one to divorce him. And then he said something about it always seems like when a woman is the one who divorced the other spouse, it's like they're not seen as the bad guy. Like they can do no wrong. And I don't know, maybe to a certain degree, it does feel that way. Like if the woman divorces the man, it feels like they may come off mean and a jerk towards them. But even though they were the one that wanted to divorce, I'm not saying all women would do that. I think some, it just depends. Heck, it's probably vice versa for some guys who divorced the wife instead of the wife divorcing the husband. It just depends. But it seems like they eventually start getting along, JD and Elliot, in the second episode. But that sucks they got divorced. I mean, I thought for sure that they would still be married. Because in an episode of season 9, it's revealed that Elliot is having a baby. They showed her pregnant. I mean, hey, JD even told Elliot that he loves her more than Turk. And that's saying something because Turk's his buddy. I mean, who knows? Maybe sometime in the future, maybe they might get back together. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, and then we have Vanessa Bayer. She is the character Sibby Wilson, who is the new head of HR at Sacred Heart. And she pretty much gets on people to make sure that they go by the rules, where they can't say certain things like they did in the past. Like Dr. Perry Cox, he can't like go at, interns like he did in the past. He has to like kind of come off as a kinder tone to it. He has to be more kinder pretty much. Robert Macchio, who's the Todd. I guess he was doing so well, not saying inappropriate things, but then he happened to brought up saying his dong, his private area. And then they had like a band playing the music so they wouldn't hear him say dong. So dang, he can't even say that anymore. All because of her. Yeah, I'm not liking her character. Because now they can't say certain things like they could in the past. What the hell? Yeah, but those are my thoughts so far on the season 10 of Scrubs. You guys tell me your thoughts on season 10 so far. And if you're disappointed about JD and Elliot divorced. All right, that's it. See you later.